my fans out there, and welcome back to episode 12, the latest installment of the Pokemon Theta, no, Sacred, Gold, Nuzlocke. Uh, the grinding is done. I got these three up to level 28. I think KFC is about the same level, and then I think I got Ducks up to 22. Uh, if it's all the same to you guys, I'm going to use my Moonstone on Noah now. And then I'm going to pop the EXP share on him for the gym. Boom, baby. Noah the Nido King. Here's my EXP share. Perfect. Doesn't look like I have any boosting items that I can give to Spiritomb, so we're just gonna rock with that. But anyway, here we are. Can you inflict damage on our Pokemon? That's my plan. She sends out a Ghastly. I'm gonna go for the Feint Attack as I tank an Ominous Wind. It actually does, a decent amount or whatever, right? Duskull, that's fine. I'll keep battling. This is something I can definitely pick off with a Feint Attack. Yeah, that was easy. Noah growing to level 23. Hey now. Look at those stats. He wants to learn Thrash. Thrash is decent in this gen. I'll say this, it's probably better than Peck. It's also probably better than Focus Energy. I'll just ditch Focus Energy. That's fine. Shuppet. Keep battling. Definitely just go for a Feint Attack versus this. Easy KO. I don't know if this is... I kind of just want to take that from you. Oh man. I glitched the gym. Not sure why that happens. Are you kidding me? I gotta do this again. Alright. I'm not even gonna bother with the XP share. I'm just gonna go. Just gonna gas it. Versus this Ghastly, I'm gonna Shadow Sneak as he sucker punches me like the absolute beast that he is. And that actually kills, which is a good sign of what's to come. But these Duskull, this chump. I think my main worry about this gym is getting Destiny bonded. Like that is easily my number one concern. Is that one of these things is going to throw out a random Destiny bond, which makes me kind of want to hypnotize or Shadow Sneak literally everything I can. But some of these slower ghosts that I know are really slow, I'm perfectly fine with just euthanizing them with an Ominous Wind or a Feint Attack. That's perfectly fine with me. As this Haunter comes out, I go for the Shadow Sneak. Again, I get Sucker Punched. Doesn't do that much. And this Haunter just barely hangs on. I think I should get a level off of this. Kind of worried by the fact that Haunter was level 27, and I'm just cracking 29. Here's this Sableye. I'm perfectly fine to keep battling this thing. I'm just gonna hypnotize it if I can. Do not let me. So it goes for the Shadow Sneak. Does basically 0 damage. I'm gonna go for the Ominous Wind here, because this should do more damage. Because I have a higher special attack stat, and that still did nothing. Really impressive stuff here, DD. I'll sneak to pick him off, and that should do the trick. Awesome. I did not mean to trigger that fight yet, but I guess I can heal in battle without causing too many problems for myself. So here's this Drifloon. This thing is probably Aftermath, so I'll definitely want to keep that in mind. Anyway, I only really need to use a Super Potion, so I'll just do that. This Drifloon is getting pumped, as they say. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Sneak, as that picks him off, and I do take the Aftermath. The reason I went for the Sneak is so I would sort of have time to react if he lived. This Frostlass is about to come in. I actually don't want to fight this. I'd actually rather if Marvin did this job, because Marvin has this cheeky little move called Thunder Wave, and another thing called Resistance to Dual Stab. So the Ominous Wind's going to come out. Does good damage. Not enough, though. Not enough. At least for our poor friend here. I'm going to go for the Shockwave. Zap him. That's not even a 2-hit KO, unfortunately. Maybe I get a cheeky crit or a high roll here. That would be tight. So I do not. The other Ominous Wind comes out. No boost, though, which is a good thing. So I can get the Thunder Shock off. Misdreavus, eh? Well, I'll send out DD for that. And I'm going to go for the Sneak again. This thing tanks, goes for the mean look, but that's fine with me because I will finish him off with another Sneak. And DD is really pulling her weight here versus these mediums. Alright, bring it on. Again, it's a little square. I just got to go back 2 spaces. They lead with a Drifblim. Definitely interesting. I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak here. I know it won't kill because it barely killed that Drifloon. So now this Drifblim is going for Stockpile. I guess I'll Sneak again. Maybe I can crit. Maybe get a cheeky high roll. No such thing. The Air Cutter comes out, and I'm safe to just, I think, use my Super Potion here, and then sneak him on the last turn. As he goes for another Stockpile, and that's actually like the best possible scenario, I think. So there, we get to pop that thing and stay at full health. I will take the Aftermath, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Good work, DD. Climbing up there, and that was not too difficult of a battle, truthfully. Here's our dear leader. So we better patch up in order to take him on. We can use just one potion on Dee Dee. Of course, I still want to lead with Dee Dee because I feel like uh, she is the best matchup versus basically all ghosts. Um, so yeah. Alright, Morty. It's good of you to have come. Here in Ekritique, Pokemon have long been revered. It's said that a rainbow-hued Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. I believe that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. I see a shadow of the person who will make the Pokemon appear. I still see your shadows in my room. Uh, I believe that person is me. You're going to help me reach that level. Well, hopefully I just wipe the floor with you, and that'll be that. But who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna be a piece of shit here and go for Ominous Wind, fish for boosts. Feels like the right thing to do. I will do the same thing versus this Shuppet because... Oh, well, that's actually could come in handy. I don't have any confusion healing, but if I can wait this out, I mean, this attack boost could be like super clutch. So the Haunter is about to come out. I'm fine to keep battling. In fact, if I could just break out of confusion as the Hypnosis comes out. Okay, I think that's fine. I can sit in front of this thing, provided, it doesn't start, getting serious drops on me. Like, that. Haha. Wishful thinking, eh? Alright, well, looks like we're not going to get to keep our attack boost after all. But that's okay. I will preserve Dee Dee, and I mean, just get absolutely owned by this Haunter. I feel like I need to switch again. Maybe, KFC has something to offer? Or maybe Marvin. Let me see. The resist, I have like 39 special defense. Jesus. KFC has a bit more HP, so I'm kind of invested in the idea that this will work out. But we'll see, huh? As no. And this thing is like Serene Grace Haunter. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, it is literally, it's 2-KOing all of my team members. I think I just gotta go into my ghost immunity, finally. I gotta relent. Thank God for that. I'm actually gonna go for Mirror Move. And that's unlucky. I don't know why I'm clicking Mirror Move. Didn't this move supposed to be priority? Truthfully, I'm convinced Haunter can't touch me, and this is actually the best time, if any, to heal up all of my Pokemon. Because this thing has what? Hypnosis, Mean Look, Shadow Ball, Sucker Punch. I can't switch anyway, so it really would just be best to, try and patch everyone up. As he shows the Dream Eater, I was not really expecting that. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be the end of the road for Ducks here. So I'd rather just wake up Dee Dee and start the fight fresh, anew, if you will. Really quite the tough spot to be in, but I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak here and hope for the best. So I don't quite finish him off, and he hits a Hypnosis. That's really unlucky. I feel like I need to use an Awakening here to have a ghost of a chance, no pun intended, as he goes for the Hyper Potion. I'm going to sneak and hope he misses, basically. Or a crit, which is actually epic. And I get basically no EXP because I've distributed it to all of my team members, but that's fine. Again, time to be a shitbag and fish for boosts here. I don't quite get it, but I think that's fine. I will fish for one last boost. And yeah, nothing. No dice. But DD grows to level 31. I think that's pretty promising because we actually get Sucker Punch. This is a bit of an interesting spot to be in because as good as this move is, it's completely contingent on my opponent attacking. So it's not actually that good. But I just think the fact that it's a priority move that can one-hit KO some of these targets. I mean, I don't have any PP on Omnis Wind anyway. It's just more advantageous mid-fight to learn this move. I have to stay in. That's my rule. I can't. I have to play on shift. This looks like it's his ace. And I really, really don't know what my move is here, other than, I don't know, go into Nick, basically. I feel like I need an opportunity to get this burn off, or get a free switch into Marvin. So I'm going to go into Nick. Maybe he makes a bad play. As no, he goes for the almighty Shadow Ball, and Nick goes down. Jeez. Alright. Well, Marvin, I believe in you. Thunder Wave. And as you can see, Gengar is not a joke. This is a real deal Pokemon here, folks. I think the guaranteed win is healing Dee Dee. The question is, can I do it and save Marvin? It's unlikely, but I gotta get this burn off. As he T-bolts, and he crits me, so, I mean, there's really nothing to be done about that. I'll go into DD here, and I'm gonna try and heal my HP. Soda Pop should be just enough. Put me back at full as he Thunderbolts. And now I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch. And he lets me. He actually says, fuck this, take my Gengar, yo. And his last is this Sableye, which I think I can handle. I'm just gonna go for Feint Attack as he Shadow Claws. No crit, thank goodness. As I actually crit him. And I'm going to take full advantage of this moment to heal as close to full as possible. He goes for his own Shadow Claw. I'm going to try and Sucker Punch him. As it fails, he goes for the Torment, which means now I cannot Sucker Punch. But what I can do is Feint Attack. And that's going to be it. Took care of that. Oh man. I don't think our potentials are so different, but you seem to have something more than that. So be it. This badge is yours. So I get the Fog Badge from Morty. By having the Fog Badge, Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. Also, Pokemon will be able to use Surf. Here's another thing. I want you to have this, too. TM30, which is Shadow Ball, presumably. Thanks for the phone number, dude. Alright, the quickest way out of the gym is just doing that. Alright. Took some devastating losses in that fight. Um, really unfortunate. Actually, Marvin is the one I'm most crushed about, but there really is not much to be done. So I guess Ducks, Nick, Marvin. I think that heals them. I saw a little trick like that the other day. Okay, so Hubba Hubba Hubba. Happy Feet seems like a natural choice because I can teach that thing surf, and it's just generally I need a replacement water type. Hmm. If I'm choosing between Groot and Craig, part of me wants the thing that actually had. I mean, Groot is just better. I think Groot is as awful of a Pokemon as Sudowoodo is. Somehow, I think this is better. And I really don't even know what my next, what else to bring. Truly, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that either. Put that here. Put this here. Put this here. Groot, Craig, Groot. Somehow I think Craig's just better in the long run than Sudowoodo, though. So yeah, I think I'll try that. I think Craig, welcome to the squad. You'll join Dee KFC, Knower, and Happy Feet, and then hopefully we'll catch something else on one of the next two routes. But I'm gonna need to grind these guys up. No kidding. Okay. I think the first thing we should do is explore the next route and maybe try and catch something. This clown already gave me Trick Room. Oh, hello. You. You wouldn't happen to be Brian, would you? Ah, sorry, I should introduce myself. My name is Steven. I'm the champion of the Hoenn region. Cynthia told me about a young trainer who seemed different from the rest. I can see what she meant immediately. Ahem. Do you remember the story of the legendary trainer that Cynthia told you? Another part of that story involves a collection of plates, special items that resonate with the Pokemon god. It said there are 16 in total, and they are scattered across the Johto and Kanto regions, as well as very far north. Each plate represents an element, such as fire, water, electric, steel. They can be found anywhere. In the modern age, they're probably either held by enthusiasts, buried in the ground, or even just picked up by random people. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if one ended up in the bin of a research lab. How do I know these plates exist? Because I already located one. This is the iron plate, the plate that represents the element of steel. I'd like to leave it in your capable hands, however. It can give your Pokemon a small boost to some of their moves too, so it'll be helpful. Here, don't drop it. You should be trying to look for the rest of the plates. You might even help prove the legend true. Well, it was nice meeting you, but until we cross paths again, this is goodbye. Oh, what a weird dude. Anyway, better save. Alright, we're on Route 38. Hey, free item. Silver Wind. It's an interesting one. My goal right now is just to get an encounter. See what we can get. There's a Farfetch'd, level 27. Well, I've been in need of a bird, so this could not come at a more opportune time, as I get to sleep it immediately, and I'm gonna go straight for the feint attack. So he wakes up and SDs. Definitely a threat. So Farfetch'd is indeed a fighting type in this game. Double Dance, wow, a sweeper. So he goes for another SD. This thing could really get out of hand if I'm not careful. Especially since I don't know what moves it has. I feel like I need to weaken this a little bit more, so I'm going to go for one more feint attack, and then I'm going to chuck a great ball at it. Get in there. It's still not weak enough, and it's still boosting. I mean, this thing is a threat and a half now. It's faster than everyone. He just went for Whirlwind, I guess. I mean, what else could it be, right? I'll go for another feint attack, and then hopefully, he's almost in great ball range. I only have two more after this. Bingo! If anyone tries to disturb where the essential plant stalks grow, it uses its own stalk to thwart them. Give a nickname to the caught Farfetch'd. Absolutely. What do I call this thing? Maybe Fillmore? After that awful, um, smug, annoying political cartoon, Mallard Fillmore? Hosted by that repugnant duck. Fillmore. I wonder what else is on this route. Luxio? Yeah, I think I vastly prefer the Farfetch'd. Can't escape. It's fine, he roared anyway. Alright, let's see. Impish Nature. Super Luck. Slash. Oh, Revenge. Stab, too. SD Agility. Oh, that's not bad. I'm gonna go heal up. Let me save. That rocks, dude. Oh, man. Here, let me load. Why does this keep happening? Maybe I should just heal and plug along. Although I'm almost out of awakenings. In fact, that's my last one. And then just use a lemonade, I guess. Get him up to full. Alright. Well, there's a team for you. So here's the thing. Some of these guys are going to have to be patched up with TMs. I think I know just what we should be doing right about now. Surf, definitely just teach that to Printplup. You don't need Bubble and Bubble Beam. In fact, you don't even really need Water Sport. Water Sport is maybe the most useless move. Um, as for other things, get the idea that Rock Tomb, an actual stab would be very useful on Cranidos. So I'm going to teach him that. Definitely better than Scary Face. In fact, it has the speed lowering effect, which is kind of, the point. I could teach Shadow Claw to Farfetch'd, probably. No? Unlucky. Um, well, I guess that'll work for now. But yeah, some of these guys definitely need some grinding done. So, I don't know. I think that's okay for now for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, we took some major losses versus Morty, and we're going to have to recoup those. But I think we're going to be okay. So that's going to do it for this episode. For the question of the day, just comment down below and tell me what your favorite ghost type is. It can be from any generation. Generation 1, when there were only 3 ghost types, all the way up through Generation 8 now, where, there's tons of them. Including, things like Spectrier, all that crazy stuff. So yeah, go ahead, comment that down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.